Well, great morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and do an open read and just see what it's going to tell us today, what's going on today. So, underneath of it all, the lid, trying to keep the lid on things. Energy coming in, it's about the wealthy and the drama. Wealthy lifestyle. When it comes to, guess what? The challenge is keeping this on the QT, mentally being restricted. Potential outcome is about judgment, outside influence, things are moving rapidly. And above it all, what's fueling it is not liking what's coming and what is being shared. Okay? Not liking what's being shared. Gee, I wonder what this is about. So when it comes to keeping the lid on things, they're out in the cold. Things are being leaked, and more leaks coming, and holding on, what's being held on to. Now we see that there's people that have that little black book of Epstein's, and things are being leaked from that, names that are in there, etc. Now when it comes to the cushy lifestyle that they've had, yeah, that's at an end. The swords are coming out, the truth is coming out. They're out in the cold with that, keeping the lid on things, and there's more looking deeper into what's taking place. When it comes to their past dalliances and those, total supporters, etc., they're feeling pushed to the edge now. From the White House. So the White House is feeling pushed to the edge because this is not going away. Okay? Those little girls have now grown up and they're speaking out. When it comes to the challenge of this mental restricting of things, when it comes to the hard truth and just the mentality overall about the messages being put out. So again, he's trying to control this mentality, but unfortunately for him, these things are, he's in this restriction. He can't get out of it. He's consumed by this mentally. The challenge with, the outside, no, that's not the outside, the potential outcome is judgment and wanting to move this forward to someplace better, but it's being strengthened. Judgment is being strengthened as we go. Rapidly coming in, the outside influence are the choices made in life, the path he's walked, and things still up in the air, okay? Underneath of it all, new actions. So yeah, not liking what's coming, what's being shared. Rapidly, it's about his life choices, and things are still up in the air when it comes to resolving this. So the four corners, lid on things, judgment coming, strengthening what he's hanging on to. So what's being hung on to, deeper investigations into the White House messages being strengthened. He's out in the cold. The swords are out, feeling pushed to the edge. Again, it's about all his mental realm that he's got and trying to move this to a different area. But the lid is on when it comes to his past, his wealth, the wealth when it comes to the dalliances and these mental restrictions in judgment. So the very center of it is pushed to the edge, and the truth is coming out about his mindset. The truth of his mindset and what he's done is coming to the White House, okay? And it's about messages about his lifestyle that he's had, and the investigations looking deeper are pushing him even more to the edge, and these mental restrictions, these things he can't get out of it. So when it comes to the swords coming out, he's out in the cold. He can't stop this. And again, pushed to the edge, and they're looking deeper into these wealthy people, what they were doing. He's trying to keep the lid on it from the White House, and again, trying to hang on to this information when it comes to these dalliances, if you will, from this coming out and being totally devastating. His mindset is he's pushed to the edge, and he's trying to figure some way to make this sound better, some sort of a something that he can put in to have them look somewhere else. But he's restricted mentally with the messages that are coming out, and it's getting even stronger, and a lot more judgment is coming down to the White House, okay? So, yeah, he's not getting out of it. He can't cause he's not able to make this go away. He keeps trying to say, well, look over there, but it's not working. He wants to keep throwing Biden and Obama under the bus, but it's not working. I was never privileged enough to go to the island, but Clinton was there 28 times. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what he's trying to do. The light is on him, and it's not going to go away. So let's go ahead and do a clarifying read and see what it says. What does the clarification say? What is the clarification going to tell us about this now? Okay, so at the center of it all, this is painful. This is painful for all involved, okay? Whether it's the Magatonians finding out he is the deep state, or whether it's the girls that went through this that are now women, or whether it's him as well. This is painful all the way around. And this is wanting to, mentally run away from it, trying to figure out the next move. So he's wanting to run away. He wants this to, nothing to see here. This is old news. Epstein's dead. Why are you looking at this? So when it comes to, again, repressing this, we've got the Chariot going forward and looking at the long term, trying to repress it. The action, though, figuring out the next move, there is the arguments going on now, the fight, and that's strengthening, okay? It's not getting less. The long term is being strengthened, and this is moving forward to even more arguments. The pain is what? His actions, his mindset, what he's always done, the way he's tried to chain people and fix, and what he's working on, okay? Whatever dark method now he's trying to work on for the long term, but there are still fights and arguments going, and the pain of this is even strengthening, okay? And so he continues to try to work on it to make it go away. Doesn't like what's coming, okay? New cup overflowing with his abominations, trying to hang on, and from what's being shared. okay? But they're looking deeper into it, okay? And the swords are coming out because people want justice, okay? He keeps trying to block it, but the wheel is turning. So again, doesn't matter what kind of dark drama he's trying to do to get rid of this, to make this go away, to try to figure out some sort of news that's going to overreach this, that's going to make this nothing to see here. Okay, he's trying to figure out something big he can blow up to take the interests of people in another direction. But that's not happening. Okay, it's not working. And we've got just this criminal organization surrounding him, Bondi and Patel and Bongino and all of them running roughshod for this guy. So what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen? Now we know Bondi has been involved in things for a while. She was involved with some stuff during Epstein's time as well, apparently. So, we'll have to see what's coming up. But let's see if it'll tell us. The government, the ones he's surrounding, he's put in positions of expertise. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, though, the judgment is coming on what he's trying to control and what they're trying to control. Okay? It's not going to go away. Okay? When it comes to the judgment, they're figuring out the next move, but the wheel is turning on him. When it comes to his controlling, that's coming to an end. He can't control it. Okay? Yeah, the harsh divine truth is going to come out. The fight for truth, the one that doesn't play, is coming to the forefront. When it comes to his government experts, what's being worked on is the burden. Okay? So they're all under the microscope being looked at as well. The ones that he's got there running interference for him. Okay? His addle-headed Barbie that he's got up there doing the press conference owes a bunch of money. She's a deadbeat. Okay? Caroline Levitt. A total deadbeat. Right up there. All he has surrounding him are criminals. Cons, cheats, liars. So what about Levitt? It's about the actions, controlling an action, trying to keep the lid on things when it comes to this moving forward, the action, what's being built. But let's see about this controlling the action. Yeah, they're coming after her, okay, for the hidden things. She owes a bunch of money. They want to move it to a better place. They're taking control of an action, okay? She's got the creditors up her wazoo. The lid on it, trying to manipulate it, okay? What's getting out to the American people. She's trying to keep that quiet, okay? And Trump is trying to help her with it, apparently, but we've got the nightmare scenario that her creditors are not going to go away. Okay, the creditors are there knocking at her door. So on that note, I'll just leave that here and we'll have to see. But again, they keep trying to do a cover-up. He tries to manufacture something bigger to take the heat off of looking at this, but this is not going to go away. Not going to go away, okay? And those surrounding him that are helping him, you know, thought that they could have this government of thieves and cons and drama. It's being outed for what it is. The deep state, the dark drama, the trolls. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.